One. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And my name is Priya Mohan. I am the owner of Sorry Not Sorry, a clothing store where I find beautiful pure silk saris and turn them into one-of-a-kind pieces of clothing that are lightweight, moisture wicking, temperature regulating, great for travel, easy to layer for your fall outfits and for your summer outfits. And what else did I forget? Easy to wash, good for the environment, ethically made,
Great for
supports
travel.
elephants, great for travel, and also
Pretty.
And it's pretty. Today, as you can hear, my better half is here. Shivani,
Hey.
actually, she's the better half of my brain, is here to help me today. And our plan today is to show you some of the most incredible pieces that we can't believe are still here after our sneak peek release. And the really great thing about these pieces is these are part of our Wabi Sabi collection, which means that they are 40% off regular prices. So sometimes the pictures online just don't do them justice. We're hoping that when you see them here, you realize how lovely they are. Shafali, has anyone joined us today?
Maybe a few people. Margaret says happy Friday, everybody. And she's excited to see what we're showing. Sabina says happy Friday long
Hi,
weekend.
Sabina.
Corey says hi, ladies.
Hey, you.
Amy says happy Friday, lovelies. Morag says happy Friday, ladies. And Judy says happy Friday. Oh, and Kay said, I just received my first cardigan today trying out the hat.
Nice. That's so great. I am happy to say that all of our American orders from the last sneak peek crossed the border
Hell yeah.
before today. So you shouldn't be getting tariffed. We got them out the next day. My guess is even though you haven't received them, because they have crossed the border, you should be good. But moving forward, American lovelies, we don't know what's going to happen. We do know that there's going to be tariffs. We do know that there's going to be block fees. I have put warnings all over our website. So if you are international shipping at this point, we have no control over tariffs. And we know that it can be shocking to receive something and then suddenly get hit up with a tariff. And some people are refusing packages. This is what kind of freaked me out because I'll show you things as I talk. So hold on. So this one here is a fabulous cobalt blue. This is not a teal. So it's black and cobalt blue. It's sheer. It's a midi length caftan. And you can see that the polka dots are bigger in the center and then they kind of get smaller out to the sides in a very either 1990s or mid-century modern
kind of way, yeah.
As always, I'm wearing mine backwards. What did you say?
I said, who did it first? Who knows?
Who knows? And then this is it with the V to the front. Also very, very pretty. The nice thing about having something like this, which is just solid black, is as we're moving into colder temperatures, it's really easy to pair this with a long sleeve top. And we are going to be getting more of those in. I placed the order today. I will show them to you on the next live. Hopefully we have them. But we are getting the Jazz tank and the Jazz top.
Oh, you got both.
A bunch of colors. I did. They were so nice.
Yeah.
Because as Catherine says, it's so nice to have a splash of color between your silk tops and your bottoms that we thought moving into fall, it would be great to have a top that has 3/4 sleeves, so it will keep you warm, but that's a little bit more fitted through the bust, but still gives you lots of room for your hips. And that is the Jazz top. So if I were to pair this with a 3/4 length sleeve and a long sleeve top, I could definitely take this look into winter. And I would probably pair it with either long or short boots. So there you go. Now, what was I saying about the tariffs?
So,
about other stores.
Well, I mean, I went on the website today and I got bombarded with a pop-up of you and Morag looking so fabulous. It said international shipping, but there were a bunch of words on the side and I don't know what they mean. Could you explain that for you?
I can totally explain them. Okay, these guys sold already. We just like put them out today and then people snap them up before the live. So I'm just going to move these guys out of the way. And Carrie, we've already pulled yours and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to try this one on next. So yeah, so I kept hearing about businesses that had ceased shipping to the Canadian businesses and actually Australian as well, that had ceased shipping to the US. And I was thinking, well, why would you cease shipping altogether? Because it's not like we pay the tariffs, the customer pays the tariffs. So then I did some further research. This one is teal. And what colors you're seeing here, the background is a teal. Remember how you told me to get the swatches?
I did.
You know what I didn't get? Guess what I didn't get?
Possibly the swatches.
The swatches.
Oh, darn. So while she gets the swatches, I'll read some comments. Marilyn says, happy Friday. Jane says, hi there. Happy Friday. So glad to be home.
Yeah.
Margaret says, stay away from my wish list. LOL. And Jackie says, hello, everyone. Michelle says, hi, all. Happy. Corey says, woohoo to us completing all the American shipments. Amy sends celebration emojis. Judy said, you are rock stars. And Judy, thank you so much for those muffins. I have been living off of those.
Oh, those muffins were so
good. Andrea says, hi, all. Happy Friday. Corey says, guilty. I bought. And Sabina says, how do you get around wearing fall winter coats without the sleeves and all the styles bunching out?
I just let them bunch up.
They also don't really feel like anything.
Yeah, they disappear. Like, it's just like if I were to take all of this and tuck it into my pants or even into my camisole, it completely disappears. So yeah, it bunches up, but it's just not a problem.
Well, let me actually show you guys very quickly. So this is what I wore to work today. I wore the poncho, and I was actually wearing it this way, but it was really cold in the daytime, so I wore my chunky jacket. It's oh my god,
you got this.
And you don't even feel like anything.
Yeah,
like there literally is nothing there.
So what I used to do as well is if I had to throw a jacket over top, I would take my silk. So let's say I had to go out and I didn't want this getting all kind of scrunched up. I would just take it off, and I would have underpinnings on, of course. I would put it around my neck. Sorry, that was the tag that got in the way. But if there were no tag, I could easily put this around my neck, and there's a tag right there. And then put on my jacket, get to where I need to go, and then take this off and throw it back on again. And the wrinkles really do just fall out, so it's not a big deal.
That's a really nice short caftan with slits.
With slits. So getting back, I'm going to put it on again. I'm going to play around with the slits. So I found out that what was happening is that people were worried that there would be these huge fees tacked on by the shipping companies, and that customers, instead of like accepting the parcel, would send the parcel back. In which case we would get tariffed again for a product coming back into Canada. And then in some cases, customers, I don't think any of you guys would do it, but would say, I want a refund, I didn't get my package, even though they were the ones who kind of turned it back because they didn't want to pay the fees. So that's what other people were doing to get around that lack of trust that they had for their customers. I completely trust you guys, but I feel like it's important you should know. So that's why I put up pop-ups everywhere saying, this is what's going on, please pay attention. If you are a US customer, as soon as you purchase, you will get a letter saying, please be aware, all of this is going to happen. Cancel your order now if you don't want to accept this. And then, because we have so many warnings, if you are a US customer who's placed an order with us and you decide to send it back by not accepting the tariffs, we will not refund you. Because we got to stay in business. So that's our plan. So what I did here is I took the slits and I just did them up on one side, which creates some nice asymmetry. And this was a thing that was a lot harder to do before we got the slits. You're smiling. What's going on?
So Corey, so Judy said, when the winter Casbahs are in, I'll bake some more. Corey said, my sorry sister, I have the duster in that Chipotle.
Oh, nice.
Jackie loves my poncho. Thanks, Jackie. Margot says, hey, sorry, ladies. Hey, Margot. And Cynthia says, OMG, that was my #1 sorry, and I didn't get any in that style. And I asked which one, because I had maybe thought it was probably the short captain, and she went, yours, Chipotle.
Chipotle grabbed that one immediately. Like,
way before, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys.
So there may be some pieces about to hit the floor again, though, because we had some on hold for a staff member who's no longer with us, unfortunately, and yeah, so those might be hitting the floor. We're just confirming that she doesn't want them still. So this one is different shades of like a teal, so you can kind of see it goes with Orta, but it doesn't not work with time, but time is more gray.
Yeah, time is more gray. I thought it would look nice with the night shadow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Margot says, yes, it's a beauty. Thank you, Margot. And Judy says, that's fair. Amy says, it's so pretty, Shafali. Thank you, guys. I feel so flattered. And Morag says, my plan is if I purchase, I would like if you could hold it until I could get there to pick up. Will that be a problem? No.
Not a problem at all. In fact, it says that in the letter to U.S. customers that if you would like us to hold indefinitely after you have purchased, we will.
We will do that.
You can figure out a way to get it home. I know some people are shipping to friends and family in Canada and then just waiting for the next visit.
I'm not going to name names, but a customer discussed doing that today. Yep.
Yes. And that's okay. Like, you can ship something to your family and they're allowed to bring it over. So the other thing I found out, I'm sorry to make this so U.S. customer centric, but it is kind of like the news for today.
Isn't it basically it enacted today?
Today, yeah. So today is why we're seeing it everywhere. So what I found out, because my cousin was in town and she had to cross the border, and I was like, there's no more de minimis loophole. Like, be careful with what you take across the border that you've purchased.
For personal items, right?
And it turns out they have not gotten rid of the personal items that you're allowed to purchase while you're in a country, as long as you're in for a certain number of hours. And I think the limit is 800 for that if you're in for more than 5 days. So you can legally take our stuff across the border, made in India, and declare it as long as you're underneath that amount, and as long as you don't exceed, as long as you're under that amount. Oh, and you've been in Canada for the right number of days. So those are called personal exemptions for travel, if that helps at all. Is this a potato chip? This is a potato chip.
There was a
For
child.
sure, I will step on it.
There was a so it's official, guys. We are in Sweden. A big shout out to Pernilla, who came by the store a week ago, and I chatted with her, and she said she'd love to carry her stuff in her yoga studio by the sea. And so she just came and grabbed her items today, and this is her daughter's potato chip while she very patiently waited for her mom.
Oh, that's so once again, we are showing Wabi Sabi Wonders. This is another piece from the Wabi Sabi. Oh, yeah. So this is, I had it on backwards before, and this is it with the V to the front. You can see a little bit more of the pattern.
So there's a couple comments. Cynthia said, when you're ready to part with it, Shafali, I'll take it. Oh, you'll be the first to know, Cynthia. And Morag says, ta-da. Jackie says, you can always remove the tags. You didn't hear that from me, guys. Corey said, the waterfall you moved to the end, I purchased, as well as the cardigan. Can you show me matching pants? Only if there's time. The floral looking one with blue and red. Oh, that one. Oh, and you bought the cardigan. That's a good choice, Corey.
And the cardigan?
The cardigan's on the hanger, like it's in the mannequin over there. So just show it with the pants. I had actually paired this with Night Shadow.
So pink is not right.
You have Kirsch, I think. I think Kirsch would be really nice. Can you remind me what colors you picked, Corey? Judy said, I'm seeing lots of travel. And Sabina said, that's awesome, Sweden. And Jackie said, Skol. School? S-K-O-L? School?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
It's probably a word that we don't know.
And Margaret says,
Night Shadow.
Wow. Oh, yeah, Night Shadow for sure. Margaret's, and I think, honestly, bit controversial, but I do think everyone would be fun with this.
Kelp as well.
Kelp as well.
This one is sandpiper.
Yeah.
This is kelp.
Kelp would be nice, yeah.
Works because there is like greeny undertones in here.
Would uni go? Honeycomb? Uni, I think, would. Honeycomb,
Astra,
I think, really would. Oh, Astra's nice.
Astra's nice. Honeycomb, it's not a no. Jester, yes.
And I think Corey has Kirsch, so.
Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is some of that gray right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then uni. Yeah. Yep, uni works.
The school is Cheers in Sweden. Thanks, Margaret.
Oh, cool, now we know. Yeah, so that's really exciting. That is that's a new country for us.
It's a toast when you drink. School. I do love school. I mean, not anymore, but
Shafali has to go back to school, and honestly, she has been dragging herself through. I don't know what it's going to be like when I have to go back to school, and then she won't have as much money, and she won't have any fun times, and then she still loves to work, and she won't have time to work. She is dreading back to school.
Yeah.
How many weeks of freedom do you have left?
I think not even 2. And like we have to work so much during that time. And you know what's funny? They're in October. Every single weekend I am booked with something work related.
Yeah, the only weekend, well, the Thanksgiving weekend, we're not doing anything.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah. So we have the first weekend in October, we're doing a sneak peek release. The second weekend in October is the Canadian Thanksgiving. The third weekend we're doing.
That's I think. Oh, it's Ottawa.
We're going to Ottawa. We're going to be at the National Women's Show in Ottawa along with Leah Boone and Three Snouts Canada, her fundraising organization. And Shefali and I will be there to help you try on styles and play dress up with you. So that is the National Women's Show. I think it's probably time for us to just start.
Oh yeah.
Add a tier list, Shefali.
Oh, I know. I just didn't have time today, guys. And then the weekend after, we will be in Dunnville.
Yeah, Dunnville, Ontario.
Yes.
Kind of like cottage country area.
And we'll be at a store called Deanne's.
Deanne's of Dunnville.
Yes. And Mary Ann is the owner. She's fabulous, but we'll be doing a similar kind of trunk show vibe.
And we'll do the live from there on
Friday as well. Yes.
And Forage is getting their stuff soon.
Yes.
So if you happen to live near Truro, Nova Scotia, or if you can make your way there, she's going to have a great big collection of our things. I think I already showed this.
She's also going to be going to the Fiber Festival.
Yes, she's got 2 fiber festivals that she's taking our things to. One of them is in PEI and the other one is, I think, in Halifax.
Yeah.
So I think it looks really
nice with Orta.
Yeah, beautiful with Orta.
Really great contrast.
Let's see. This is Dandelion.
Margot sends clinking glass emojis. Jane said, that's fabulous on your that's fabulous that you're in Sweden. Congrats. And Jane said, nope, I start next week. See, I start the week after, actually, Jane. So we start on the 7th or 8th, something like that. Yeah.
I love this. I don't know if you guys can see the beautiful work in these patterns.
It looks like elaborate keys. It's really nice.
Very pretty, and so many colors in there. And again, these are all Wabi Sabi pieces that we're showing you. So these pieces are 40% off regular price. And I know a lot of the ladies are like, I'll only buy another piece if it's Wabi Sabi. So here you go. The universe has answered. These are Wabi Sabi.
All of them.
Yes.
And does Jackie live in Ottawa?
Jackie Newell?
Yeah.
Oh.
She says, wow, Ottawa, please bring all the styles I haven't tried yet to Ottawa. Jackie, will we get to meet you for the first time?
That'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
So we'll have to talk to Leah about that, about her maybe taking a few more styles.
And Jane said, good for you. Thank you. And Jacqueline says, and our Jacqueline Ford, hi Jacqueline. She says, are you at the National Women's Show in Toronto, guys?
No, we're not. I think we used to go to the National Women's Show in Toronto, and then it kind of got a lot more sampley, if you know what I mean.
Food
it was a lot of food samples. It was all like makeup samples, and like boutique-y stores weren't doing quite as well. So we pulled out of doing that. But the reason that we're doing the Ottawa one is because Three Snouts is actually the ones who booked the spot, and they're handling everything. We're just showing up
with our stuff,
which is kind of nice for us.
And Jacqueline says, good to see you both, EXO. So nice to see you, Jacqueline. I hope you're doing well. Ooh,
so, yeah, this is perfect with Orta.
Such a unique fabric. I thought it was so special on the rack.
Honestly, it's so pretty. And then you've got your dandelion down there or your honeycomb. Both would go well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we even have thyme, kind of.
There's always time.
There's always time.
Thank you, Marilyn. Lots of congrats on Sweden. I know. I was so happy.
But that was all Shefali, by the way. Shefali worked with this lady when she first came in, and then found out, and then said, "Hey, maybe you want to carry us." And then
she actually prompted me when I talked to her about the brand, because she was just casually looking in here, and I said, "Hi," and her daughter was on a little scooter, and I was like, "Hey guys, is there anything we can help you with?" She's like, "No, I'm actually from Sweden. My daughter comes to Hamilton to train for gymnastics."
This little one?
Yeah.
The one with the chips?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was very impressive. She did the backhand spring on top of the bar.
Really?
She did that today. Yeah, so good for you.
In the store?
No.
Oh, okay.
At practice today. So today was her last the store. I would have filmed that.
So this is something that we did not used to be able to do with a tunic length caftan.
With
But
no
now,
slits.
because now that there's slits, there is enough space for you to draw the center up and forward, kind of like a bit of a high-low top, and blouse it out, and then leave back long.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Oh, there's so many fun comments. Okay, I have to read them. That's me these days, says Corey. Wabi Sabi only. Jane says, me too, Corey. Jackie says, can't wait. Yes, I live in Ottawa. Oh my god. Jackie, we finally get to meet you. Judy says, Corey, unless you see something you love, like that long tunic with side ties, not going to call you out. I know, this one's stunning.
This one's soft. Like crazy, crazy soft. Wow.
Amy said, hemmed out silk remnant samples.
Oh, we could actually.
Like a little square.
Or scrunchies.
Yeah.
We can hand out scrunchies.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Maybe somebody's contacting the women's show for next year. Sabina said it's brutal Toronto women's show.
Right? It's busy.
Yeah.
And then Sabina told me about another show, the menopausal women's show. And I'm like, that's where we belong. But I tried to get on, like, we'll do a fashion show or we'll have a booth. And like, thank you so much for your interest. If you'd like to buy a ticket to the show, this is where you can buy the tickets. But I probably also missed the deadline. It was very kind of them not to say, where were you 6 months ago?
Yeah, but you could have just, they could have just said that, not gonna lie.
This one's beautiful and soft. So the background color is very much, it's two different shades, like red and a deeper burgundy or wine color.
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to say, Shikali?
I was going to just read some more comments. So this lovely woman, Alchemia Create, says, hi, I live in Stratford and I have seen so many theater goers in your pieces.
Oh my gosh!
I love my Sorry Not Sorry self.
That makes me so happy. There is a store in Stratford that used to carry our things. This lady from Stratford probably knows the name of the store.
Let us know. Alchemia Creates.
Yeah, and then, honestly, things have just been really tough for small business, and it's been harder and harder, I think, to carry pieces.
Jacqueline says, like butter.
Yeah.
And Scotian McDonald says, gorgeous. Can you give me the code for that piece, Priya?
Yeah, this is beautiful. So this one was a kimono sleeve top, and it definitely was a Monday, Tuesday. It has mild thread pulls, mild staining, mild fabric patching, and mild warping left tissues. So nothing significant. PRC 7763. But really soft. Oh my god. This is in the Wabi Sabi collection?
Mm-hmm.
No way. Okay, guys, you need to see the work on this. Can they see it on that side?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're seeing here are beads, long crystal beads, and then small silver beads with little crystal seed beads around them. Some more beads there, and kind of like there's actually different shades of burnished silver. And then these here are just, they're sewn in. It's rhinestones.
Amy said, shh, orange one is in my cards.
And it's Wabi Sabi, guys.
She
is old school Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
And very soft.
Business in the front, party in the back.
So pretty. I have to try this one.
Margaret said, stunning. Corey said, wow. Lorena, hey, Lorena, she said, OMG. Amy said, I couldn't believe it was there after the release. And Alchemia says, I have to ask around. Was it Sartaj at Kinasona?
No, I think it was a woman's name. I don't remember. I know the lady who owns it. She's got gray hair that's kind of short and she's super friendly. But I don't remember the name of the store.
Christina Leonard says, that's beautiful. I know, Christina. It is so nice.
This is beautiful.
And also, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but like the stones in the center, they actually glisten more purple and pink.
Oh, yeah.
Like they really have a reflection to them. So
they're iridescent almost.
Yeah, very iridescent. I think a lot of these stones are.
So this would be a great piece. So here's what I'd say. On the weekdays, when you're at work, you wear it this way. And you throw something over it, like a loose...
Darcy.
A Darcy.
You have the Darcy cardigans right there.
Oh, I do. And all of our Blue Sky and Terrera threads are back on the website now, guys.
Ooh.
So you wear it this way on a work day with a Darcy cardigan like that. And then when you're going out in the evening, or if you've got some kind of a festive thing you need to do, because we are getting into festive season, like
Just
even
true.
for Thanksgiving. Like, how would this be at a Thanksgiving dinner?
And then you can still wear the Darcy on top.
You totally
And it still be fabulous. Marilyn says, sorry I didn't check out the Wabi section when I was in on Wednesdays. Guess it means another short drive to the store. And Christina Leonard says, I just got a package today from the most recent drop, and I'm about to have an unboxing in my own living room.
exciting. If you want to film it and share it on the Swap and Sell, we all love to
We
watch
love a
those.
good unboxing.
So this is the Darcy cardigan. We haven't been showing them lately because we had taken them off the American side of the website, but we are restocking on Blue Sky now. American ladies, please don't buy the Blue Sky. You will be tariffed way too high. Just don't even do it. It's 100% for Chinese products still. Indian products are still at 50%. Indian made, manufactured. And we still don't know what the courier companies are going to do in terms of handling the paperwork and how much they're going to charge for that. So I am literally dissuading you from purchasing. Please don't do that to yourself. If you do want to buy, pick local pickup or ship it to a friend.
Yes. And what I was gonna say is that, yesterday I went to Priya's house and we workshopped like literally every possible way we could ship it to you guys. We talked to people, we did the research.
We did a lot. So we thought we had found the magic
solution.
The magic solution. It's called duty drawbacks, and it means that I don't even know where I put the hanger. So a duty draw. Oh, I see. Yeah, a duty drawback means that we would get back our Canadian paid duty, and when we ship it to the States, and then there would only be American duty, which means we could just raise the American price slightly and then include it in our cost. It would just be great. Well, they're not at that place yet where they are including. They're giving us the opportunity to include duty in our pricing because they just still don't know what the paperwork's going to look like.
Yeah.
And the other problem is duty drawbacks were always based on the idea that you would be shipping like a huge box of something. So one line item is the box. But now
like a pallet, basically.
Like a pallet. But now one line item is like one pair of jeans or one t-shirt or one something, and you have to match up the paperwork. And customs brokers are refusing to do it. They're basically like, you cannot pay us enough to match up this one line item with your invoice. So yeah, so that's not going to happen. We actually came up with a whole business plan around it. I wrote it down. I'm like, we have solved the issue.
Yeah, we felt really smart.
We were so happy. And then we spoke to the guy.
And then at the end, we came to the conclusion that after 4 hours of talking about it, we were going to do nothing.
Yeah, and then Shelley's like, but that's a good use of time because we're doing nothing because we know we can't do anything. Not just
spin the story.
Yeah. Let's just make it sound like it was something we achieved. So the fun thing about this is the background color is somewhere between a blue and a gray. And you can see it's got a bit of a key design. Can they see it over there?
Yes.
So it's really actually so beautiful. And it's got this patch here. You can't even tell it's there.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even realize it was a patch.
It's so beautiful. And then in terms of colors that it will go with, I think it'll go with any of the colors we got in the store. So there it is with uni. It would look great with dandelion if you purchase dandelion. And then where's the other one? Echo. I think it would go with Echo too. Like that background color is kind of an Echo in there. Probably also go with Kelp.
I think Kelp actually would be nice because it's got more green in that background. Yeah.
But now it looks blue as soon as you put the green with it.
It's like a very in-between color.
It is. But that's good because it's a chameleon, right?
I would do dandelion or uni.
Night shadow works.
Night shadow works, yeah. Or gremolata would be fun.
Gremolata would be fun. So this is a beautiful piece. Again, it's a kimono sleeve top. And if you are somebody who wants to have less of a boxy sleeve, one of the hacks you can do is you find that bottom seam and then you just tie these two ends together. So what I did is I found the bottom center seam, went about 3 inches to either side of that seam, grabbed the fabric, and now I'm just tying a knot with either side of those 2 pieces of fabric, like that. And I could do it from the inside if I didn't want to see the knot. But what it does is it creates more of a balloon, like a bat wing, as opposed to a kimono sleeve. There.
A couple more comments. Lorena says definitely a star shape that doesn't fit into a beige box. And I think Margot and Lorena are chatting a little.
Oh, that's nice.
A kiss here, a kiss there.
Oh, this.
I know. I can't believe this hasn't sold.
This punch.
Yeah.
No. Are you sure it's online?
Yes, and there's a matching cardigan, and you wouldn't believe what the secondary fabric is of that piece. But I think it would look really nice as a cardigan. If you wore that tunic length, it's the flower one, the one like literally the one right after what you're touching. Oh,
This
no,
one?
no, 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 no.
This.
Oh, no, no. Keep going. Keep going. You were literally there
This one?
after that one.
This. And they're both Wabi Sabi.
Yeah, so I wanted to so I think everything in this fabric is wabi, but I didn't pull the waterfall for this piece because I wanted to show how this would look with the cardigan.
Guys, I feel like $1 million in this already. The fabric is extraordinarily soft. The colors are uni. This is actually a slightly pink vinaigrette. The color is coming out accurately out there. There is no teal in this. These are 2 different shades of blue, 2 different shades of green, 2 different shades of burgundy red. The background, the lines are all done in black, and that gray there is your tint. But it's going to go with this piece. Shwali, how did you even figure out they were the same?
I just looked at the side.
Wow. Okay, I am in love with this look.
I thought it would be so stunning if somebody bought this as a set because it's very unusual.
So I was trying to do something today. I was wearing my own cardigan, and I really loved the panel on this side. And I was thinking, how can I make it so that this panel shows up more?
So I usually do my hack, but I do it
So you tie
further
it here?
Yeah, but I do it further up or down, like so that it's mainly
There.
that. Yeah.
So what I tried doing was putting it through the sleeve.
Yeah.
So
And-
we're going to try that little sleeve hack again.
Like your crochet hack,
a
right?
little crochet hack, yeah.
But then you won't be able to move your arms a lot.
We'll see. I can. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So you get that layered look. And it's kind of fun because you have this on the underside of it.
It almost looks like you're wearing a more layered shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah.
one piece, right?
Yeah. It's very cool.
So Shefali and I were looking at this Jean Paul Gaultier fashion collection. Was it like recent? Was it like,
No, that's from the 90s.
Is that from the 90s?
Yeah,
Sure.
I've actually seen those pieces be coveted because they had like Ganesh and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, Gautier in their I Love India phase.
Yeah, so Jean Paul Gaultier, I showed Shefali. It was an entire collection. You know the pieces that we say we're not going to buy those. Those are like Indian gods, and it would be sacrilegious for somebody who doesn't really fully like, my Jesus is not your fashion statement kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's very similar to if some of you know Cavalli, like Roberta Cavalli had a lot of like Christian iconography, and having that iconography in those like sheer kind of 90s fitted tops, like Gautier did the same thing but with Indian gods. So like Ganesh and Shiva and stuff. So
But you know who else did that? Steve McQueen. No, Alexander McQueen.
Yeah, he did the
Alexander
same thing.
McQueen. Didn't he do like those Day of the Dead skull things?
Yeah.
Now, isn't that part of like another culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's British.
And he's British.
So he's the
So again, for those of you who are thinking twice about cultural appropriation, there's nothing wrong with wearing something from another culture. You just have to say, this is, and try to make sure that the money goes to that culture.
Yeah, and you know what? I know that Gautier wasn't doing that.
Yeah. Neither was Cartier.
Lorena has a cardigan hack apparently on the Facebook page, which we should check out.
Yes.
And Corey says, I bought ponchos to go under my last 2 cardigans. It's such a good look.
It's such a good look. This one was too much fun, Charlie. I was not expecting that.
Yo.
Ooh, this one is so the colors. Oh my gosh. I know why you picked this.
Yeah.
To tempt me.
Yeah.
Wow. If you were somebody who bought time, this piece here is your outfit completion. This is the one where you're walking down the street and everyone says, she looks so put together. Right there. So the background color is kind of a soft It's not a peach. It's not a pink.
It's
It's not a coral.
It is actually more of a coral than peach. It's just very muted. Like it's got a lot of gray in it.
Yes, and it has a lot of pink in it.
Like I would say it kind of makes it look more salmon because it's got the lighter pink.
Salmon, yeah, like a very muted salmon. That's a great
Like
color.
not a corny kind of like like middle school salmon that's on your walls in school and you're like, oh God, I'll be traumatized.
No, it's the perfectly cooked piece of salmon.
Pristine piece of salmon with some halibut on the side and the flowers.
Too beautiful. Honestly, too beautiful. It feels so soft. Is this a... Yeah, this is a chiffon, guys. She is lovely.
Surprisingly, even though it's so unlike anything I wear, I actually love this piece.
Honestly,
like it's one of my favorites.
Me too, because for me to wear something like this and this is so understated
So
when I usually
unlike
go
you,
with
yeah.
bold colors. But I just love the pink and the very pale teal together.
Mhm.
Like it's so pretty. I just want to be the canvas that gets to wear this. It's not about me, it's about the art.
Yeah. Margot said credit deserved to Lorena. Morag said so sweet and soft. And Jackie said to die for. I love this one.
This is fun too. So here we get our houndstooth. The color is a fuchsia with purpley undertones, so it's not going to match Mandevilla. Oh, that is too cute and too easy. And it does have the lace here. And what I'm liking about it is the lace is weighing it down really beautifully.
The lace is also a perfect match for the piece.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's adding a nice shape, a nice curve to it. Really elegant. But in all fairness, it is harder to tie these two ends together. I think it could be done. But you might need to just like tie it higher up in the silk area rather than in the lace area.
I would tie it higher up, like with just the two sides. Yeah.
Like up in here, right?
Yeah.
Like tie these two parts together.
Yeah.
I think so too. We'd have to work some of Lorena's magic where she finds a way to make these things. Like even a pin, what are those called?
Okay, friends, have fun with the rest of the live. I have family arriving for Scotland in T-minus 24 hours. Gotta scrub these baseboards.
Oh, who's that?
Amy. Michelle says, have a super visit, Amy. Morag says, oh my. Judy says, have fun, Amy. Amy said, I'm going to be playing host for 2 whole weeks. Thanks, everyone.
Wow. Good for you.
And Margot says, I never remember the mess in my house, just the visit of friends.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
Yeah, I find that I get that way too. When people are coming, I'm like, one of the pillows out in the backyard, it's so that nobody can see, has tipped over. And I run outside, and I'm like, I am literally the only person who cares. Nobody's going to notice. Everybody's having fun. And I'm stressing out about a pillow that has toppled. Oh, this one's really soft.
Jilpria can say that because her house is literally spotless 80% of the time.
It wasn't when my kids were little.
Yeah, but
it is pretty
living with your kids, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. As you know, seeing as you live with one of my kids. So this is really fun. It almost looks like some sort of a shield design. But I don't know what it is.
It's like somebody's family crest.
Yeah, it looks like it, right? So the background color of this is a really pale pink. I think it would match Rose from this year, not Rosa, but Rose. Then we have some different shades of blue. And then this is more of that color that got away. Oops,
Grenache.
Grenache, was that the one? This is more of a Grenache than an Orta.
Wait, are you talking about the blue?
No, I'm talking about this burgundy-ish tone.
It's more of a Grenache than a uni.
What did I say?
Orta.
Uni. Than a uni.
Okay. Mrs. Ear said, Michelle said magnet, and Corey said, lol, I'm like that too, pre-up. Oh my god, Corey has an amazing garden. Amazing.
Well, you know what? I find like my garden is like my special place. And then when I'm sharing it with somebody, I want them to have all the fun that I have in it, like watching the birds or looking at the flowers or, listening to the pool make its gurgling noises. But yeah, it's kind of like my way of sharing what makes me happy. It also means that I'm running around straightening pillows, but only the first time. The rule is when you first see it, it should be clean, and then after that, it's free for all.
My phone died. Saint Verdoodle means you have to scrub your walls. Drool flies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that happening. Now this one is so pretty. It's again those salmon colors, salmon and kind of a darker uni color, but maybe a little bit more burnt orange.
Mhm.
And then the green is really kind of like a Kelly green, and then there's blue in there, a grade blue. So even though from where you guys are, it just looks like orange and green, it's not.
Judy said multi-year Trillium Award winner is Corey. Is it true?
Really?
That makes sense, Corey.
For like her garden?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we have to get invited over. How do we do that?
Well, I went to her house when I picked her
Did
up.
you?
Yeah.
Well, next time, find a way to get into her backyard.
Priya said those words, not me, Corey.
It's funny. People think like my neighbors say, first of all, I am the worst neighbor. I'm officially the worst neighbor because my lovely neighbors invited us over for like a neighborhood, they invited everybody on the street, and like we're quite close to them, and we chat all the time. And I thought that I wrote it in my calendar. So every day I'm like, oh, guess it's not this weekend. Guess it's not this weekend. Well, as August drew to a close, I thought, I know it was in August. So I realized that it fell out of my calendar. And we were actually home the day that they were having the party, hanging out in our backyard, and they could see us from their backyard. And they probably felt so snubbed because they were literally doing nothing while they're like, no, they are our friends. I don't know why they're not here.
Yeah.
I thought they were our friends. Maybe we did something. Yeah. So then I had to apologize profusely, admit that I'm no good at numbers or names.
Or dates.
But yeah, it was a little embarrassing. And they looked so happy. That was the other thing. The husband was on the driveway and he was just like, we're not horrible and they don't hate us. And it was just a mistake. It's fine. We're all still good neighbors.
Oh my God, Priya, you didn't tell me this point.
Oh my God, it was so, and I'm like, okay, so now I know I have to invite them over at some point.
Yes.
But then what they said was, all the neighbors wanted to see your backyard. Like, it's just a backyard, guys. Like, it's nice, but it's nice for me.
So maybe it's better you didn't go?
I don't know. Like, what if they came into the backyard and they'd be like, this?
No, but they probably were like, she has the better yard.
Didn't know that was competition. This is too beautiful. How is this not sold? So we have grays, we have teals, we have thyme, beautiful, that really nice blue from before, Evia. And then some golds down here in the border, which is just stunning.
I was wondering how this one would look with Astra.
Let's see.
And Corey says, yes, thanks. And Kay says, I want to call that other color in the jacket coral.
Yeah, it's a little bit coral,
but it was muted.
Yeah, it was a little more coral. But it was more, it was more of salmon than a coral. Or maybe it's not. It's really hard to tell. It's because it's so multi-tonal, and then it's a little bit sheer too. So it's really hard to see the color on itself. And the other thing is it is showing up brighter on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it looks more like that. You wanted to see this with Astra. This is really beautiful. How has this not sold? So there it is with Astra. It's a little bit more purple. Astra's a little bit more purple. I do love it with thyme. That works. What would be your unlikely pairing if you had to choose a silk? No, sorry, a linen to go with this.
A linen?
Yeah. Like one of these.
My
unlikely pairing would be this one.
I would do that, or I would do Jester.
Ooh, Jester is also fun.
Because it's kind of got a bit of a sailor vibe. Like these are like sailor boy blues, you know what I mean? Like in a little hat, and then they always have a pop of red, and then you just need a bit of gold.
So we're going to be getting the jazz top in red.
I know, I'm really
three-quarter sleeve jazz
excited.
top. I could see myself wearing that a lot, like as a little red top underneath almost anything.
And you have the Kirsch pants, right?
I do have the Kirsch
Yeah.
pants.
Jane and Jackie said uni. Yeah, uni is the smart choice because that's the direct contrasting color.
Yes, that's true for this one.
And Scotian asked, how often does Wabi Sabi come out? So we actually have Wabi Sabi with every single shipment that comes out.
And the next shipment, we're expecting to have more Wabi Sabi than normal because we rushed them to get this last shipment out and they didn't have time to do all the Wabi Sabi videos. So those are all going to get deferred to the next shipment.
What do you think of my shoes, Priya?
I really love your shoes.
They're unworn 90s boots.
They're really cute. What brand are they?
They're just, I don't even know. I bought
Sweet,
them
the leather's
from
nice.
like a store that is not on the street anymore. Here, you can show them all.
These are your vintage boots.
Yes.
They're very cute. These are Shefali's new boots. And we don't know the brand.
Yeah, I have no idea what the brand is.
Not even written in there.
I know.
Wow. I feel like they're that brand Canadian, La Canadienne. Oh, because they're lined on the inside, but the leather's also a really nice quality. Yeah. This is too beautiful. So this one is a sizeler top. I cannot believe that this one is in the Wabi Sabi collection. It's sheer, and the colors that you're seeing here are sands, thyme, a little bit of orta, probably the right shade of pink to go with those Mandevilla pants, and some corals as well.
Oh, Corey said, yeah. I mean, oh no. Oh no. Why Corey's saying oh no? And Morag said, is laughing at Corey just saying oh no. And Jane said, nice, Shefali, thanks. Margot said maybe Italian boots. Maybe. I got them.
Here, you can use this.
Oh,
you've got one.
Yeah. It's just because I've been sitting in that chair too long and now I'm going crazy.
Okay.
And Sabina said, love them boots, Shefali. Thank you. Yeah, Corey, why are you saying oh no?
What is going wrong?
Oh no. And Scotian says, OMG, gorgeous. Thank you, Scotian.
I'm trying to find something I would pair this with.
Oh, that dust. It's not a dust, it's a maxi cat.
So if there is anything.
Oh, there is. It's a bit of an unusual pairing, but there's a cardigan that is more cream colored. Keep going back. Yeah. Back. Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
That's something I pulled too.
Great minds think alike, Priya.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the right tones.
Yeah, it's the right tones.
And then Mandevilla pants.
Mandevilla pants. But yeah, you know what? This works. It really does, because it looks like it could belong to the same set, even though this has a little bit more tan and this has more gray.
Oh, Corey said Wabi Sabi release. That's why she said.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of Wabi.
Morag said, "Oh no, because of all the Wabi coming." Agreed. My 2 turned into 5 today," said Jane. Oh, and Jane, you're crazy, girl.
But you're having fun.
You are having fun.
Now, this was the one that Margot was looking at today. It's definitely Wabi Sabi. This is really beautiful. So softness, this is probably like a 9.5. If it actually feels like a chiffon. The background color is a little bit more red than it is uni. Just gonna throw it on so we can see the difference. So this is uni, and you can see that this has a lot more blue in it than this does. But if I were to take a gesture, I think this red might be too true for it. So it's like I bet you know what, lipstick. It would match lipstick.
Or burgundy.
And then what I love about it, I'm actually wearing it inside out, is this border.
And you can't tell because of the French seams and the well-made hem.
That's right. So that is actually, I think it's called cut threads.
The cut work, right?
Yeah. So it's woven through and then cut here on the sides. And that is gold thread, and it is not itchy at all. Really very beautiful. And I would say that that's a navy.
I wouldn't say it's a red, Margot. It's more burgundy than red.
And you know why it's hard to tell, Margot? I'll show you guys here first, and then I'll show you there. Can you see how it has so many different shades in that red? Like there is true red, and there is burgundy, and there is pink, which is why you can kind of pull out whatever works for you.
But if you're looking for bold, true red, I wouldn't go for this piece.
No, this is not a bold, true red.
Yes, it is good for Christmas, said Heather. Sabina asks, what size boots do I wear? I wear a size 7.5, but I'm actually wearing a size 41 shoe right now. It fits pretty well.
41. That's like a 10.
Yeah, I know, and it fits great. One day these boots will be gone. I'll go have to leave Priya's house empty-footed. And Corey says, I know, it's like gremlins, they multiply.
Okay, here's another really pretty one.
Marco. Kim also said Sacramento green, LOL.
Oh, that's what oh, yeah. Kim said that.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with the color Sacramento green, Kim? I feel like this is a good story.
It is a good story.
Okay, so
I was there for the story.
Okay, let me tell you the backstory. Margot sent us a picture of this and said, can you tell me the colors? Because it's got these colors listed, but I know that, you probably want to check those. So Kim wrote down what the colors were, and she said one of them was Sacramento green. And I'm thinking, like, is that a thing?
So, fun fact. So she asked me what a maroon was, and there was a green that Margot had said was in the description. I don't even know what the green was called. And so then I said, well, I don't know what the green is called. She said the name to me. And I said, you know what, why don't you just search it up on Google? Because then Google will tell you exactly what the name is. And she went, oh, that's a great idea. And then I think her mind went to, now I know all the photos and names of the colors. So she was like, you know what? I'm going to sound smart. I feel so smart because I know all these colors.
Well, you know what? I am going to say that Kim was right and I was wrong.
That it's a Sacramento green?
I thought it was a navy.
No, it's not.
It is an Orta. Or Sacramento green. It's a green. But it's a really deep green. And you could make it look like a navy.
But yeah, she got Sacramento green because now she realized she can Google colors when she doesn't know what they are.
So like she just Googles shades of green and then finds the one that...
Well, she probably saw that there were recommended color palettes because I think that's what was happening. I was also half listening because I was doing something else, but she went, oh, there are recommended color palettes. And she went, I'm going to sound real smart. I'm going to write Sacramento green.
Which is right. As long as we all know what Sacramento green is.
Yeah.
Kim, for future reference, go with a vegetable.
No.
Green.
Go with cities, Kim. Go with cities.
Toronto
blue. Toronto teal is so good. We have to start saying that.
This is beautiful too, guys. So this is now I'm afraid to name colors. Okay,
Toronto teal.
This is the Toronto teal, very much like an Orta. This is more of a sky blue, but with greeny undertones. This one is a really
Yukon yellow.
We have a Yukon yellow. We have a Calgary cobalt.
Calgary cobalt. It's like an actual tea.
I don't know. Honestly, you can see that the colors kind of overlay into each other. So it's lighter here and then darker here. So there are multiple shades of those colors.
There's a Cambodia chartreuse I see.
Cambodian chartreuse, of course. What about Brazilian black?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Very different from the Boston black. Yeah. And the Bosnia Herzegovina blacks. Yeah.
Three very different blacks, ladies.
I agree.
This one is also a Boston black. And it is a Peruvian pink, which is, as we all know, a very pale
yeah. Pink. With a Richmond Hill red at the bottom.
Richmond red at the bottom. And honestly, it's really beautiful.
It's gorgeous. There's a set as well. Yeah, keep going. Right. More right. Way. Yes, you'll see it. Your hand is so close. Dangerously close. Your eyes are another place, but your hand is so close. No. Keep going. It's like your hand gets closer, but your eyes don't meet it.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so this is a really nice set, and the whole thing's Wabi Sabi.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Richmond red with Boston black, Peruvian pink.
Burlington black is good.
What would we do for Hamilton? Hamilton
Highlighter yellow. I don't know.
hortensia.
Hamilton hortensia. My goodness.
So this one is extremely soft. It is primarily black, and I'm just going to do that Dame Judy hack to see how it would look if I were to wear it to Stratford to go see a play. Love it so much. Pop of red necklace, red shoes, red bag, red reading glasses,
Oh yeah.
red lip.
Oh yeah.
It's really pretty.
Tori said we need a meeting spot, Jane. Kay said maybe it refers to the gold R color.
The gold R color.
Not sure.
Regency?
Margot said, I thought it was great. Kim is always entertaining, and it's nice to hear other color descriptions other than the Casma colors.
So true.
And Alchemia said, love that.
So Kim never thought in her whole life she would be called upon to name different shades of green.
Oh yeah.
Never.
The last vest that you showed was not showing on the website. I searched under vest. Oh, and Lisa asked, any Winnipeg white?
Oh, we will find you a Winnipeg
white.
Polly, can you check and make sure this one is tagged properly?
Yep.
PRG 7138.
Yep. 1 second.
With Syracuse green, is that what it was?
No, it was Sacramento green. But Syracuse green, I think, is a green.
Is it?
I think so.
This is really beautiful. Somebody needs to buy this, guys. And you can see why it's Wabi Sabi. It has a little bit of color bleeding there.
Oh, I see it only under tonight's Wabi directory.
Oh,
Okay, that's weird.
Does it say sold out? Because if it's sold out, it would only show in
It's
States.
PRG. Sorry.
PRG 7138. If it's sold out, it will only show up in tonight's.
No. It's available.
I got nothing. I don't know why that would happen. Shopify likes to keep us on our toes.
Kay said spell check error. Oh, spell check error for the R color. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
It's
it.
in all the channels. I'm not sure.
Maybe it looks different online. That happens sometimes. I'm really surprised that black and white pieces are still in the Wabi Sabi section.
I think this one, it's not essentially Winnipeg white, but it would work with Winnipeg white.
Yeah, like it is kind of a snowy white, almost a gray. Actually, it's blurry.
It's a what's a city that's G, that's Canadian?
A Canadian city that starts with G. Georgetown?
Georgetown. It's a Georgetown gray.
That sounds like a Benjamin Moore color. So yeah, this is really pretty. So it's a very pale gray and black, and it's got this beautiful elongating stripe down there. I like to have a little bit of a knot, but you could also wear it just straight down. I'm wearing it with my Betty tank. So like even if I lifted my arm up, I find that with these tops, you kind of do have to wear something
underneath
under it. But the benefit of these side slits is that you can get into your pockets, and it does narrow you through here by creating a triangle.
Grimsby Guelph. Oh my God. Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Prince George. Thank you. Jacqueline Webster said Muskoka Mauve.
We will be using Muskoka Mauve. It's very pretty.
And Scotian said Gander.
Oh, yes. Gander is in, that's in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, she's Scotian. Scotian
Yes.
McDonald.
Isn't that where the planes landed?
Gander?
9/11.
Oh, I think so. Hold on. Gander? Gander, Newfoundland? Newfoundland?
Or is that the name of the airport?
Town of Gander. Let's see. GanderCanada.ca. Let's see. What's to know about this place?
Kind of a bluey pink with teal.
Newfoundland. Yes, Gander is where the planes landed. Yes, you were right.
What's the name of the musical?
Everyone is responding on different
Understand.
platforms.
It's
Come away. Yeah,
From Away.
from away.
From Away.
Yeah,
Got there. We got there. Come
away.
come away. Come away with me.
Ooh, Jackie did a good one. Ottawa Orange.
Not Orange Town Orange. That's a little too easy.
And Corey also went, oh my god, you guys are so funny. Come from away, all in the comments.
I'm not sure that we all share the same pop culture.
Yep.
When we do.
Sabina said Queen West Black, LOL.
Oh, yeah. There is a lot of black on Queen West. Okay, so I think we've done this before.
Cute.
Yeah, so I just took one side of the vest up here when I'm wearing it as a vest, long side, like longer side of the back. Tucked this up into here into my bra strap, and then I just tied a knot between this section and this point to close it off. There you go. She's the top.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you I could layer it. Looks for something to layer it with. I wish we had more teal. We're going to be having more teal soon. So we're going to have that top, the jazz top, in a teal,
Mm-hmm.
which matches Orta.
And also that fun color.
Oh, violet. They call it
violet.
But it's almost like cobalt blue. Very, very purpley blue. Oh, this one's beautiful.
Anita asked, is that pink or lavender?
This here is definitely a pink. It is a bluey pink. What color is that? What is a thing in the world that is that shade of pink?
Pink Panther.
Really? It is. It's Pink Panther or bubblegum pink.
Bubblegum pink. Vancouver Violet, says Kay.
Yes.
And
this is too beautiful.
Scotian says, Priya looks great. Everything.
Thank you guys. So do you. You're just looking at me right now, so you think it's just me, but it's not. It's not me. It's the clothes. Okay, I think my favorite part about this is the red.
Me too.
Right? With a red everything accent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear my vest like this enough. I do kind of like it. It's a different look. So this time I'm wearing it with the shorter side to the back. And I'll show you how that looks. So if I grab this whole thing like this, you can see how there is less fabric below the armholes. If I put that side to the back, then it's going to look shorter at the back. But if I flip it over, so now the long side is at the bottom and put it on that way, then it's going to cover my bum at the back. And you still get the red here.
Pepto Pink, says Maura.
It is a Pepto Pink.
Jackie says Toronto taupe.
Toronto taupe is another.
You can tell when we both first came or, lived in Toronto because I say Toronto and Priya says Toronto.
Toronto. What do I say? Toronto?
Yeah, you said Toronto. You said it very formally. Like how they do in Murdoch when they're like,
it's Toronto. When I'm speaking quickly, I call it Toronto.
Do you?
I do. Yeah, I'm going to Toronto. No, I do. You're right.
You say Toronto. You were like, say Toronto. Yeah.
I have this bad habit of enunciating.
Oh, God forbid.
Yeah. You know what's funny though is we have so many words that we take for granted. Like Toronto must be an Indigenous word. It must be.
Let's see.
It must be. And when I was growing up, there was a park right near our house that we never. Okay, we tell you the name of the park in a second. We never thought of this as a strange name that might be from another culture.
Chinguzi?
Chinguzi.
Yeah, Chinguzi. I didn't think it was something strange until I'm like, I put two and two together in my head.
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't a place in Brampton have a park called Chinguzi? That makes perfect sense.
Even Mississauga, right?
Yeah. I'm really liking this look. I've never really done this.
It's cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Oh,
it's kind of. I like it. It's different. I don't know that I would wear. I feel like I maybe need a short sleeve top under.
Try it with a Betty. It's not a Betty. Try it with a Darcy cardigan on top. It's like the black one.
Yeah.
Chickatimi chartreuse.
Oh,
says Lisa.
Chicoutimi
chartreuse. Toronto is definitely BLK.
We have to look that up.
I don't know. And Etobicoke plus Land of Willows.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I was born in Etobicoke. No, I wasn't. My kids were born in Etobicoke. I was born in Ottawa. You really do see the drape, but I'm not. I think I would just put it with like a short sleeve top underneath.
What do you think it would look with like a bolero or something? Like, I'm just wondering, like, what are you trying to go for?
Well, I really like, I love this, like this section here,
Yeah.
and how it kind of narrows right where I
You're
narrow.
just
a
feeling
little
shy
bit.
about your arms?
Well, I'm feeling like there's a lot of empty space.
Mm.
So as much as I love the front, I'm really feeling this empty space here,
Mhm.
which is why I think just a little short t-shirt,
Yeah.
like a cap sleeve t-shirt, would kind of make it look more finished. But you could also, I think, wear this upside down to get that bolero look.
Toronto is definitely black.
What does that mean?
I don't know. And Margaret said, I wore a vest like that with my maxi dress, no sleeves. Ooh. And Margaret said, instant sleeves. I love those things.
Yeah, those things are so nice. Can you look up the origin of the word
Toronto? Oh, is she saying that turtleneck says K? Yeah.
Yeah, turtleneck would be great. That's better. But still, it's not what I'm looking for, but there's something there.
Color of choice in Toronto is black. That's true. And then in the summer, it's white.
Together. Yes, even though it should be Toronto black, 100%.
Toronto's name can be traced to the indigenous people who originally inhabited the area. The name Toronto is believed to come from the Mohawk word Takaranto, meaning place where trees stand in the water. Oh, true, because it's a fitting description of the city as it's situated on the shores of Lake Ontario, surrounded by lush forests. Another theory is believed that Toronto comes from the Huron word Toronto, which means meeting place.
That's what I had heard. Yeah.
This theory is supported by the fact that Toronto has historically been a gathering place for different tribes and cultures, hub of trade and exchange.
The more you learn. Okay, love this. How has this not sold? This one is like a freaking work of art. Black and Peruvian chartreuse. No. Yeah, I've lost it, guys. It's a chartreuse. Somewhere between a lime and a chartreuse. And then we have black. And then here it's that same kind of deep burgundy red, but it's different shades of it. And I love this diagonal line.
With the fashionable kiwi on the side.
I love this.
It's really pretty.
I didn't like it. I adore it.
I bet you anything if what's that store? Susie Shear sold that in 2010. It would go crazy.
Do you feel like it's got a 2010 vibe?
No, I think it's got a Susie Shear, like, like not necessarily affordable, but elevated upscale to the office kind of look.
See, and I don't see that. I see it as really trendy, like designer. I feel like it's really.
But that's what it is. It was trendy at the time, right? Like Susie Shear was really trendy, or like Le Chateau. Like I see it as a Le Chateau kind of piece.
Oh yeah, I guess I could see it as a Le Chateau piece.
Maybe I'm not using the right store name, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I guess I just think that this looks so much more intentional and creative than some of the stuff, but it might just be my age showing. Like when I was growing up, Susie Shear and Le Chateau did not have this kind of a look.
No, I think that actually happened more in like 2015, 16.
Yeah. By then, I wasn't.
You weren't shopping there.
I was shopping Chanel by then. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What was I gonna say?
I love this. Like if I had to like throw together an outfit to go for a dinner, getting this at a Wabi Sabi price with an existing black underpinning.
Very art gallery.
Very art gallery. Yeah. Very art gallery. How is this not sold?
I think it's just probably the racks. Like, I don't know if people really can see how much stuff is there, because everything on the racks makes it look like it's a lot of stuff. So you don't really get the time to see it.
Is this from this collection?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it is older. There's a couple more comments. Sabina said, definitely, I have lots of black. Michelle said Calgary Crimson, which is pretty good.
Oh, that is a good one.
Morag said when I was in the in Tokyo in the 90s, everyone wore black, like all black. I think I did kind of see that in the Fruits magazine. As Morag said Peruvian parrot.
Yes.
Jackie said that's very Monday, Tuesday. Margaret says Charlottetown chartreuse.
Yeah.
And Scotian asks, is that a baby doll? No.
No, this one is a self-pocket dress. So the difference between a baby doll, there's several differences. Self-pocket dresses have longer sleeves and they're quite generous through here. There's a pleat across the back down the center. So if you need a little bit of extra room at the bust, the back opens up for you, otherwise it stays closed. There is a pocket that's sewn right in, as opposed to the baby doll dress where there are patch pockets on either side. The baby doll dress has gathers and quite a wide base, I guess. Wide hem. Whereas this one is asymmetrical and it is slightly A-line from under the arms, but mostly it's a square fit from there to down. And it's the drape of the fabric that gives it the shape. So I'd say it's probably closer to a sculptural tunic dress than it is to a baby doll dress, but it still fits easily to a size 16, 18. This is too beautiful. Kind of in love.
Corey said it was from 2 collections ago. I almost bought it. It is very you, Corey. And Corey said I opted for another beauty, but stopped with the temptations.
Now, this one I remember when it came in. And this has those fabulous French knots in it with tiny squared sequins under the French knots. I hope you guys can see those. And then actually all of these, every sequin has a French knot on it. And French knots are all done by hand.
I don't know how pieces in this fabric haven't sold yet. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. I really like this too. Like this to me feels very, I feel like 80s, 90s with this
is very early 90s, late 80s kind of, or not late 80s. Like it is very 80s with the colors.
Something about this checkerboard though
is 90s, right?
Yeah, like I feel like this was really in, and there were like running shoes and things that were in this
like
pattern. Vans in that.
But that was 80s influence, I think, even still.
Yeah, it's got a really 80s influence. And I kind of like how it looks like you're wearing a vest over it, the back. Here.
I think you just need to put your hanger in underneath to get the padded shoulders.
To get the padded shoulders up there. No, this is truly beautiful. Very, very soft. So the inside is extremely soft. The outside, you can feel the French knots, and I hope you guys can see them. They're literally just knots in the embroidery thread that are all done by hand.
I would have worn this in the 90s, said Morag. Heather said ska checkered boards from 80s.
Ska, that's what I'm thinking of, the ska.
Yeah. And Morag said I had a bikini and black and white checkerboard. Ooh.
Oh.
With your bodybuilding days, I'm sure you looked good.
Who wouldn't look like show-stoppingly awesome in a checkerboard bikini?
Oh, it's a cute look. I don't think that a lot of companies do bikinis like that anymore.
Everyone's too minimalist.
Everyone's too lame.
This one is truly beautiful as well. Again, very, very soft. It's a maxi caftan for those of you who are new to the genre. What else can I tell you about it? I like wearing my maxi caftans with Caspa pants underneath, but you could just wear like a dress, like a slip dress. This one is a sheer one, and I think the colors are coming out fairly true. If maybe slightly brighter on camera. Like the colors are a little bit more even toned without any one being too much brighter than the other. But on camera, I feel like the orange is popping more.
Oh. Claire just put a comment in the chat. She said, tariff news, Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit today ruled that tea tariffs are unlawful.
Somebody put that into the swap and sell chat.
Yeah, next step is Supreme Court government has till sometime in October to file appeal.
So that's really great. And that makes me very happy. My question is, will people get their money back?
Claire said, pretty.
So, yeah, You know. So hate to be a pessimist, guys, but like I said, I had my cousin over and we were talking about life in the States. And I guess because it's all I worry about, I was talking about what's going on in the States. And I said, yeah, like I even heard that there's a chance that he's going to bring the military into Illinois. And my cousin's husband said, he can't do that. It's against the law. And I just went,
He did that in DC.
well, I actually, you know what? I don't disbelieve him. I think Roger's right. It probably is.
No, it is against the law.
Except when has that ever stopped that guy?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So I was like, he goes, but it's against the law. And I'm like,
and
I'm not making this uncomfortable for you. I think you're going through enough. It's got to be difficult over there. You don't need me pointing it out. So as much as it's very heartening,
Morag said, like he cares.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
And I just heard that, sorry guys, unfortunately I am inundated with news about this stuff, but this one kind of shocked me a bit too. So apparently one person, a woman, was killed during the January 6th riots, and she was just awarded a Medal of Honor for her service in the military, even though previously it had been denied to her because she, cast a bad light on the military. I think she was part of the Air Force or something. But she's being given an award of merit with this administration.
A choice, for sure.
Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice. But, this is where, but it's illegal. I'm wondering how much does that even matter? Okay, this is too cute. Honestly, the colors in here are definitely this is a honeycomb. So I feel like I've shown this before. This color in here is somewhere around a military green, but with yellowy undertones. And that's kind of what this is as well. So honeycomb goes really well with it. There, you can see it picks up those kind of warmer green tones. But I think you could also probably pair it with dandelion, because I think dandelion in person is darker, and that's not really good, is it?
Corey said there are several people killed, including police and military. He said he can do whatever he wants, said Poet K, because he's president. And Morag just sent a bunch of vomiting emojis.
Right here with you, Morag. So actually, this speaks to Corey's theory that the swatches are lighter than the actual color when it arrives. So that was her thinking for getting Mandevilla, that bright pink, that when it arrived, it wouldn't be quite so bright. And I think you can see a difference between the dandelion in the real fabric and the dandelion in the swatch. The colors are going to be freaking beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
They always are.
So we did get a glimpse of the new colors in Bryn Walker. Priya, thoughts?
Okay. I am going to hold my judgment on the new spring colors because the swatches that they sent me were in a PDF and they were so blurry, I couldn't even read the names of them. And the colors looked really washed out. And I cannot believe that Bryn Walker would come out with 20 brand new, well thought out, washed out colors that looked awful. So I am going to assume that they're way better than that. So I don't want to taint the experience for you guys. Is that a bad word now?
Taint?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good. I mean, someone told me it was.
Yes, it is, but
that's a real word.
But that's context as well.
Okay. So yes, I don't want to share too much about them because they did not look great, but I think it was the imaging. And when I get really good imaging, I will definitely share with you guys.
Scotian said, sorry, excuse me, guys. That's given autumn boho vibes for that last
really
piece.
Does, right? So much fun. And I like the little holly hobby flowers in there that scream I was alive in the 70s. It is kind of a mix of harvest gold and avocado.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have two shades of blue, a navy blue, a mid-tone navy, that pinky color that we named earlier. We'll call it Pittsburgh pink this time. And then
Pepto pink?
No, this one's not Pepto pink. This is the washed out pink, the very pale pink.
Oh, it was
it's actually
Peterborough pink.
It might have been Peterborough pink.
Rosa. Yeah.
It's Rosa. This color in here is rosa. So slightly purple under. There we go.
Morak says, and torta for that last piece would be nice. Corey says, I can't wait until they get here. The pink ones will be the ones that got away. And Judy said that the word taint is dependent on how you use it.
And that was Judy?
Yeah.
Judy, I trust you on that. But to me, taint is just one of the words in Tainted Love. Like, that will always be my point of reference for that word. This is beautiful. How has this one not sold? So the background color is black. In here, we have like ombre grays going to blue, probably our very good friend Time. Time.
Pretty, very pretty. Very unusual.
But then you've got all of those other colors, the oranges, the pinks, the yellows. And then this side, so it's a Monday, Tuesday. Here you've got lots of stripes. And here you have florals. And again, like a great piece for layering in the winter. So if I wanted to wear just a pair of black pants, a tank top, or even a long sleeve top under this, I got my florals to the front, which is nice.
Super cute.
Super cute. And then I would just put on maybe this one. So again, just any kind of a black cardigan with it.
Margaret asks, how is taint a bad word?
Dear friend, I used it a lot and then I was told. And now it is no longer a verb. It's become a noun. Which I guess it was before if something had a taint. But dear friend, you must Google it or somebody in there will tell you. Even I'm not 100% sure what it is.
It is a word. Thank you, Claire. It is a word used for a piece of anatomy.
Female anatomy that rhymes with Dolores. Am I right?
I thought it was the other side.
Really?
Yeah.
So men have it too?
Like I thought taint was
or
something
look it up.
In the backside.
I thought it rhymed with Dolores.
Dolores.
And anyone who watched Seinfeld will get that reference.
Oh, it's the
okay.
It's the region between.
Trying to keep it rated PG.
The gonads and the back entrance.
That's what that is?
The region between.
That has a name?
That is the name. That's what I thought the name was. I just didn't know how to describe it. Yeah, that is.
So it's only on a guy?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I literally did not know what that meant because everybody just skirts around it.
It's also accompanied. It's also often accompanied by dingleberries. So and I just love the word dingleberries. It's kind of like huckleberry to me. Like if somebody says easy there, huckleberry, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So dingleberries, I can
refers to yeah.
There are visual connotations. I get that. But taint?
Margaret said, all this ridiculous slang.
Seriously. And what my question is, who needed to name it? Who was discussing it in such detail that they needed to come up with a name to reference this particular area?
It's the perineum. Yeah, you're right. And then Claire said, urbandictionary.com helps me get through the world.
Seriously.
Oh my God. Okay, the comments on Instagram also have a bit of humor. Michelle said, Priya, Tainted Love, LOL. Sabina said, I recently listened to Tainted Love. Morak said it's slang. Judy said, Google Urban Dictionary. Michelle said, men have it too, connects from the front to back.
Okay, so it's not just a male thing. Okay, so it's that area? Again, did we need another name for it? How come we were conversing about it so much?
And then Corey went, OMG! Oh my God, Judy. Judy went between the sack and back.
Oh, awful lot, Judy. I think there's something a little shady in your path.
Oh, you're so silly, Judy. I gotta respect that. No, the perineum is on both sexes in the smooth area between the quote-unquote working parts.
Who said that one?
Margaret.
Ah, God bless y'all. That's look at how well this goes
Cool.
with so
I
many things.
know.
It's the second piece I paired it with.
I love this cardigan.
I love these together. Who'd have thunk? Love it. You know that at least half the women were like me and had no clue.
No, I know. No, it's fine. I'm enjoying it as much as you guys are. Judy said high school principals hear more of that than we want to. So true. And Sabina said, I learned something new tonight. Had no idea.
I didn't either until I used it. I said, like, I feel like now that whole thing has a taint on it. And Mira was just like, I'm like, what? It hasn't.
It's tainted.
It's tainted. It has a taint on it.
It's got something connecting the sack and back. It's just so funny.
This is beautiful.
Jacqueline Webster, to take us out of all of this, says, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for saving us, Jacqueline Webster. This is really pretty. So pretty to gain. Now, these ones, I would say, again, are the coral tones, as well as a little bit of salmon, but not as grayed, a little bit brighter. Then we have some creamy tones in here and some browns. Actually, I love the lace. It matches perfectly. It's kind of ironic because the lace is a bit more brown, but it really works.
But it works with kind of the warmer tone of the piece. And Margaret on YouTube, this is for you, from Michelle on Facebook, on Instagram. She says, that was perfect, your description, Margaret. And Michelle says, I worked on the railway. It was quite an education.
I bet. Who said that?
Michelle. Michelle Rotsiers, yeah.
Interesting.
And Claire had said, great combo. Margaret said, the things you learn about silk. Pause. Margaret said that.
That's so funny.
And Claire said, yay to lifelong learning.
When do I officially get to say I'm too old for this?
Oh my God, Margaret. Margaret said, Wabi Sabi, tainted silk?
Oh,
that was good.
we need to rewrite the word taint, guys. It was a good word. It was soft sell. It was like the 80s. It was.
This is so Mrs. Maisel of you right now.
I really love this together. Like, to me, this is an office outfit.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
Like, just you've got your black underpinnings, you've got a pretty blouse, put on some pretty earrings. It's not overwhelming. It's just a really sweet look. And this is a side slit top, by the way.
So the jacket that Priya keeps putting on is our Darcy cardigan.
It's made out of a rayon. It is made in China. If you are Canadian, go for it. You will not regret it.
I don't think Lisa is Canadian, from what I remember. Lisa Dube.
Well, Lisa Dube is not Canadian, but she has family in Canada.
Send it to your parents, Lisa.
Send it to your parents, Lisa. It's a great piece.
But she wasn't probably able to order it before.
No, yeah, because I just added it
back. Yeah.
Today, like probably while she was in the phone call. It's there now.
Judy said, or was soft sell saying something else entirely?
Well, now I'm wondering, honestly. Now I feel like I need to read the lyrics, and maybe they were the first ones to know. This one.
Jacqueline Webster said, I feel like I'm way too old. So many words that I'm that I can't use now. I guess
that's what I can't. That means worry.
I'm frat.
F-R.
Not fret. Frat.
Fraught.
No, just FRAT. I think it was a typo.
Okay, well,
I think it's can't use now. Yeah. And Sabina says, I have to re-listen to the lyrics of Tainted Love.
Yeah. My innocence is gone. I love this together. If you got, what's this color? Vinaigrette, and you're looking for something to just pair with it to add a pop, that's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. With the teal pops.
With the teal pop, it's beautiful.
Margaret says, I had the red Darcy. I want the black one. It's so nice. And Judy said, I love my Darcy cardigan. And Corey said, they knew they had to run away. And Jacqueline Webster said, so many I'm afraid to use now. Too many.
How does the Darcy?
We have one in the window.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't order any more of the Darcys. Mm-hmm. We still have most of the colors though. We have the periwinkle, the sea, the blue. Let me show you guys the colors. This one's also really pretty. Again, great to wear Monday, Tuesday, with your black pants and just a sweater.
Mhm.
So the colors we have in the Darcy are the lipstick red, the black, and then these three colors. So this is a periwinkle. It does not match Lysianthus exactly. It's tonal. This one matches Viscascia exactly. Exactly. And we still have Viscascia pants. So if you're looking for that coastal queen look, this with the Viscascia pants and then anything inside will work great.
Especially if it's blue.
Yeah, blue looks great. But actually anything with a little bit of those greeny tones works.
Yeah.
Like anything with the sand.
What about that side slit top that we had in this live that has the sand with the green and it's kind of artistic, left, 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 left. We paired it with that cardigan. There you go.
Oh, this one. Yeah, that is such a no-brainer.
Oh, my coastal queen, I bow down to thee.
Look at that. That is a match made in heaven. And then the Viscascia pants.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty, but it's not over the top. Look at those daisies there.
They're really sweet.
This is beautiful. I'm starting to want all these pieces, guys. This is a problem. It's a problem.
I did my job right, friends.
Yeah. Okay, put these here. And that sagey green is really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this with Viscascia it's a good one. And it's nice because it's like having a business suit.
Basically.
Right? A really, really super drapey business suit. This with the Viscascia Casba pants, and then anything in between. It's here. What time is it, my dear?
It's 9:38.
Oh, we're doing okay. This is another one. Again, if you're looking for just a little basic piece, this one's a side slit top, and this is Wabi Sabi as well. So the colors in it are indigos, kelp, black, gray, like echo. And then we have our oranges through here, a little bit of a true green in there. We have our sand tones over here, and then our reds at the back. So really lots of fun little accent colors that you can pull out with jewelry, but it's not over the top. And it's Wabi Sabi. I feel like these are good back to school pieces.
Are you just saying that to make you feel better?
Yes, look at that. So understated and still very, very pretty. I'm totally for this.
I think that
Without
actually looks like
hesitation.
office wear, yeah.
Yeah. Even with a jacket, like a blazer.
Like I could see Banana Republic selling that.
Oh, for sure. Like as career wear.
Yeah, it's career wear. Yeah.
I think this could be. It's silk shirt. Like it's,
I know,
it's definitely fine enough for work.
Yeah.
But I like how I have all the colors. I feel like as much as you'd want to pair it with black, you could also pair it.
It looks very like corporate and classy with black, but I would pair it with like there's the blue. You could do kelp or echo would be nicer because it has more of that gray in it.
Uni would be spectacular.
Oh yeah, Kirsch or Jester, Gremolata.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Ooh,
Right?
so funky. Funky.
That's how this one is so sweet on me. Like I can imagine this being a piece that you reach for in your closet all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even have to think. And if you're traveling and you're somebody who likes to travel with black underpinnings, it's a great piece to just carry along with you. It's going to take up no space, but you get some interesting pops of color to wear with your black.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, another really pretty one. Digital print, it looks like. So what we have here are different shades of purple. Which purple did we talk about recently? Violet.
Oh, Vancouver Violet.
Vancouver Violets. We have some Vancouver Violet. This color right here is the color of that new top we're going to be getting.
Shoshana Fox. Hey, Shoshana. She says, I got tons of compliments wearing your sets.
Oh, that's so nice.
You deserve them because I'm sure you look fabulous in your pieces.
Very.
And it's not just about the pieces, it's about you.
Yeah.
I feel like we just are really lucky. Our customers like emulate such a wonderful energy.
They do.
Now, I don't think this looks like, bonk in the booble
Oh no,
region.
those are
it's
not.
too
Those
up
are not
high.
Google. Those are up
Yeah.
high. Could be tried on. So easily you could wear it Tuesday, but if you wanted to wear it Monday,
I actually like the Monday side with the pop of red. It's
I
very
think
fun.
this color actually
Is,
matches vinaigrette.
I was thinking snow flurry bunny.
It's actually
Vinaigrette's nice.
it's vinaigrette.
Yeah.
That's a vinaigrette.
Like a lighter vinaigrette.
Yeah, it's a lighter shade of the vinaigrette. I didn't get the vinaigrette.
Everything will be the one that got away.
Everything will be. Oh, see, yeah, those are not Google region at all. It's cute.
Unless something went very wrong.
That's right. Cute. Like it, nice red, soft. Like another great piece to layer. Alrighty, let's see. I'm going to show you these all at the time, these two. So here's two more side slit tops. And this one is two different shades of red. But again, a great piece for business wear because it's really just a red top, right? So there's your top of red that you would wear with your beiges, with your blacks, with your grays, with your blues. Just a really basic piece. And it's a Monday, Tuesday, but they're kind of very similar. And then this one's a little bit more fun loving. This one has a bit more of your coastal queen vibe.
Mm-hmm. Corey said that other piece was perky boobs.
Very
perky boobs.
Very perky boobs. This one here. Oh, this is the same fabric. Isn't it?
Nope. I don't think so.
No, it's different texture. Okay, so what we have here are two side tie tops, tunics with side ties. This one is this is very much a sky blue. This is a sand color in here, different shades of light magenta, and this is like a paler blue. So sky blue and then wispy clouds in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a Monday, Tuesday. It has a really pretty satin ribbon down one side. Just nice, kind of different. I like that actually a lot. I feel like it's very elongating. And then this one, again, stripes, so they're going to be really elongating. Neutral sand tones with just a pop of the red there in the side. Now we get to one of my favorite pieces. How has this possibly not sold? It's stunning. So this is a deep purple. Like, I actually think it's the same color as the blue sky purple.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
It's blue sky purple, and then the other color in here is a gray. So just a purple and gray and nothing else.
Imagine that with
Echo?
or what is it, snow flurry? That was that kind of like grayer kind of
The very light one?
yeah. Like something light, I think. No, that's too light.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how to gable like would have been a nice color from a couple seasons.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Echo.
Echo's the one we have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Echo is a really close match. But I don't really mind it black.
No. I just think it's so unusual with the Echo.
It's such a beautiful piece. Like you could even pair this with red.
Oh yeah. Or even the dandelion would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, dandelion would be stunning.
It's one of my favorite color combos.
So because it's so sheer though, you would probably have to have a solid color underpinning top and bottom. Otherwise you're gonna see fabric through.
So because we got the jazz tank in the violet, or not the violet, the purple. Imagine that with this, and
yeah, that would be stunning.
Yeah.
Can't wait till we get those in.
Guess we have a look to photograph.
Yeah, we do.
We need grape Casbahs in the next collection. I don't know if we saw purple in the collection.
For the spring, I think probably the nicest of all of the colors that I could tell was the purple. There was a purple and it was beautiful. The rest of them,
there was that deep blue I really liked.
There was a really pretty blue. A lot of it though, I'm hoping it's way better in person. Like it did not.
It was not.
Well.
Yeah.
No.
So at first, like Priya was on the computer and she was like, I got the pre-order of the colors, and I said, "Oh, I want to see." Like, we were kind of having a bummy day because we were really sad about the tariffs.
Because the two of us were going to figure out what nobody else in Canada
It could do, especially with all the business experience we have compared to everyone else.
That's right.
Yeah. So, like, we're already pretty bummed. And I'm like, God, let's see. And she kind of very like usually she's very excited, but I could tell something was wrong when she very slowly turned it around and like she was like, okay, so just looking at them.
And I'm wondering if you're feeling the same way I'm feeling about them. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, maybe it's the pictures. Maybe it's the pictures.
I was like, maybe they're just really bad at photographing their pieces.
Yeah, maybe it's just got blurry somehow.
Yeah.
But they are sending us we've asked for the big swatches again. And she's trying to find out if we can get those. But in the meantime, we will have the tiny squares, and we should have those tiny squares by next week. So by next week, we'll have a sense of the colors. And then hopefully very soon after that, we'll have our big swatches. Yeah, and Laura said she loved the fact that we took the big swatches, and she's really just hoping they can accommodate us again. So we have support from the Canadian team. This was beautiful, by the way. I feel like it's definitely a summer piece, but it's a really great summer piece.
I was actually thinking, because of the kind of colors we always get, it would be really cool to see the way you pair this piece for the fall, right?
How I would pair this for the fall?
Like how anybody would. And it's so
it's
poppy.
Having like a white blouse.
Basically, yeah.
You would do.
And we have that like completely solid pink cardigan or duster in the rack. It's a full price piece. Hold on. Let me go get it for you. So throw that on again.
Yep.
I took myself out of the hole in our truck.
We call it a cage chair for a reason.
Yeah.
I think this is Corey's hack, where she just ties a knot right here. Oh, I totally forgot about that piece.
Imagine that high-low with this duster.
Like, this is a high-low, guys. How cute is that? This is Corey's hack, right?
I think so.
I think so too. I haven't worn mine like this in a long time. So this is not a Wabi Sabi piece, but it is the same color. So if you're looking for something.
Yes, it is lupine.
There. And yes, that is. Which is lupine?
The purple, the deep purple.
Let me check.
Wouldn't you say or is it more of a Peros?
Blue. I'm gonna check because lupine is very much a true purple. Where did you see it?
I thought that was more of a deep purple, but I think you're right. It's more of a.
It's a blue.
It's a blue. Yeah, it's a Peros.
It's a Peros. But yeah, this is how great it looks together.
It's a Calgary Cobalt.
It's beautiful. Shefali, once again, you have put together the most beautiful look.
Thanks.
So I could either wear it like this, or I could flip it around and have it at the back. But I could even do that. And it's like a full length thing with a nice necklace, which we should be getting soon from Ziska.
Mm-hmm. How to look with the short side to the front?
Let's see. How is this not sold?
I don't know.
It's such a great piece to just throw over top.
Could do night shadow.
I can try night shadow.
Would lupine go with the purple and gray high-low?
Okay, this is beautiful. It's not an exact match, but it works because of the blues.
I think Astra would be nice.
Astra is very, very much this color here.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other color you were asking about?
That purple and gray high-low. Not this one, the one that we just showed. Would that look good with lupine? Jackie was wondering.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, sure does. And this color here is Isola. It is definitely the one that got away. It is the perfect shade.
For me, it is.
Everything.
I hope they bring Isola back.
They didn't bring it back this season. We would have seen it. Oh, I'm going to pass this guy back to you. I didn't even realize we had a solid pink one. That's very rare. And have we even shown it during the live?
I think so.
It was just too pretty with this.
Hi, Goat.
Oh, I go. Also very, very pretty. This one has a real texture to it. I will venture to say it is a tiny bit stiffer. I feel like you probably would want to give it a good wash with some hair conditioner because the sleeve is really soft, which means it does soften out. I think it just needs to be scrunched up a little bit. But it is a little bit rougher. You can feel the threads on this one. Now, here's another one. How is this one? Oh, and this one's so soft. Wow. Okay. Dear friends, I know we all like a good black and white.
Give me a sec, I just gotta get a glass of water.
Yeah, no problem. I have some here if you need some, like urgently. Here. I do. Only it's not water.
What is it?
Gatorade.
Oh my god.
Were you expecting water? Did it surprise you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for lying to me about the beverage. She's heading down for the water now, ladies. Priya just has to buy all the Caspa colors. I kind of do. I kind of do, guys. I love them all. And I literally wear them every day. So they are not lingering in my closet. I have other things that I've bought that are lingering in my closet. And the Caspa pants are not those things. This one is unbelievably soft. The colors are different shades of gray and black and white. And you can see it's a digital print because you can see all those dots, all the pixelation there from the digital print. I have no idea why this one is still in the Wabi Sabi section. This is another really great piece if you're going back to school and you're looking for something that you can wear on a regular basis. This with just like a black, or back into the Darcy jackets, but this with a black cardigan of any kind. And you've got a beautiful look. And then you can bring in any other color you want with your jewelry. But that is too beautiful. Don't know how she has this old. Have you recovered from your Gatorade? Was it that bad? Or was it just a shock?
It was a shock, and as you know, I have been offered Gatorade so many times in my life.
And you say no.
Every time.
How come?
I don't like Gatorade, it's too sweet. Like I don't like liquid IV, for example.
What's liquid IV?
So basically it's like a powder that you can have that's that makes anything an electrolyte drink. So it's like supposed to be like a liquid of those IV things you could get.
Oh, like
for like hangovers, yeah.
I find it just really fun.
Goat said, hello.
I saw. And then like, it needs to have all the colors in the Caspa pants. And it's true.
And that's how she smelled while saying it.
Oh, this is really pretty too.
So I think it was Jane that bought the poncho in this fabric, and I wanted it.
Guys, it's too pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And again, just with a simple pair of black pants, nothing too fancy. Right now I've got a V-neck to the front, but we could spin her around. The colors in here are a soft indigo leaning towards purple, probably. Yep, it's a version of this color. There. And black and sky blue with a little bit of teal. This is a gray, probably like an echo between an echo and a sand. And then this is it's like a darker marigold, right? Like it's a yellow orange.
Like a Dijon, like a Dijon mustard, but like a very orangey Dijon mustard, which I've seen in Belgium actually.
Like the darker seed in the mustard.
That's what I mean. Yeah. They come in like ceramic pots that you keep in the fridge, but they're like a very like almost sharp kind of spicy Dijon. It's really good.
Dijons. French's. No, not French's. There's another brand.
French's.
Mayaz. M-A.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called. Yeah.
That is a great.
French's versus Mayo.
So you can see how I made the connection. I'm like, it's in French. Wait, it's French's.
No,
it's not French.
French's. But support French's over Heinz.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Good to know, good to know.
Because I think it's French's that actually supports Canadian tomato farmers, and Heinz does not.
I love this too. Keep getting
Perfect
drawn to this
humongous.
pattern. We had one of these in yellow and we had one in pink. The silk is really soft. The color down the front is a true magenta.
Jane, continue.
Sorry, go ahead. What's going on?
I was gonna say, if you are able to, could you show the piece before? Yes, with dandelion really quickly.
Ooh.
And it's Maille.
How do you spell
Maille. Maille.
Oh, that's right. That's
Maille?
what it is.
Maille.
Was that Heather?
Yeah, Corey.
Corey.
And Michelle
Corey.
says Grey Poupon.
Yeah, also a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful with dandelion. It's a showstopper with dandelion. But it's really good with black too. Like, you don't have to have dandelion pants.
I wish that Bryn Walker came out with a color like that mustard, that deep orangey mustard.
Oh, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Because no, they've never, not that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're going to come out with colors like vinaigrette and this,
they're pretty darn close.
They are definitely going out of the
norm.
Yeah, like these are two very unusual colors. But this one's really nice. I think actually, speaking of which, vinaigrette, maybe? Kind of. Maybe it's a little bit more brown than vinaigrette. But I love this down the center. And then it's got all these other colors in it. It's got all these shades of green, bright blue, pink, burgundy. It's a digital print. Different shades of coral. And then the background is like a purpley brown.
Also would be really pretty with dandelion. Or night shadow.
I like it with dandelion, but I feel like, because there is dandelion in it, for sure. But I feel like it deserves to be a showstopper. And as soon as you put it with dandelion, your eye gets drawn down.
What if you did it with like a vinaigrette?
I think a vinaigrette would be perfect.
Yeah.
Because even though it's a little bit lighter, it still stays in the same
color family.
And then this really pops. Mind you, there are these other great shades in here, which I think you could probably pick up. Like there's an Orta.
Oh, my mustard is pronounced like my in English.
Oh.
Oh, I thought there was an accent at the end.
Okay.
I'm not sure. My.
They sell it at Denninger's. I think they probably sell it in a few places, but Denninger's has a lot of varieties.
Jackie was wondering how that looks with the pink duster. I have put the duster away, but the pink is a lot. It's not as this is a bit less.
Yeah, it's not as vivid. So it does have a little bit of that pink.
It's
right
also warmer.
There. Yeah, this is a much warmer piece, and that other piece is so bright. Okay, two more pieces, guys. How has this one lasted? Grays, blues, background is a pale pink, reds, vivid greens, fabulous purple. Lupine purple, in fact. Ooh, more on this side. And again, we've got our black undertones. Like these are the easy pieces to add to your closet, and they're 40% off. You could pair that with your red, your lipsticks.
That looks like you walked in wearing that piece.
Like it's too beautiful. Kind of love it, actually. I think so too. That will look so great. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when they tap.
Jane, it's going to be so nice with your yellow pants.
This is too beautiful, guys. Really too beautiful. And it's the digital print and all the bright colors. And then Tuesday looks like this. Tuesday's a good day too. I would wear it with red on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And then our very last one for today. What time is it, Miss Shafali?
It's 10 o'clock exactly.
So this one is beautiful. I can see why you pulled it, Shafali. So it does have those ochre tones in it, but we also have some fabulous corals, some beautiful soft pinks. The background is a creamy tone, like a whitey cream tone. There's a little bit of magenta in there, but the patterns are. It's what makes this one fun is all the different patterns. So you've got one here, you've got the checkerboards there, you've got a different kind of a checkerboard there. You have this down here, this beautiful, like almost a leaf print. You got your polka dots through here. It's got a lot of fun things. Oh, a strip of polka dots down the front. Okay, that is too much fun. And I think you compare this with Viscasha. Because the Viscasha's got a little bit of green in it, right? That's beautiful.
So pretty.
So, okay, ladies, we are done for today. Our next week. So today was look at me sitting down, guys. So today was all about Wabi Sabi Wonders. Next week, in honor of Taylor Swift, I am going to use my last few minutes to say, what's the matter? Oh, camera's dying. So I gotta speak fast. So yeah, Taylor Swift has really impressed me of late. And I'll just tell you one reason why. I was thinking about all the singers I've seen who sell sex and who maybe are also great singers. I'm not saying that they're not. But I don't find that Taylor Swift is selling her body. And I feel like her fans are mostly female. So that means these women are looking up to her as a model or some aspirational idea of what they would like to be themselves as women. And that's really uplifting, right? Why? Okay. Shefali doesn't agree with me. But I really do feel like she's extraordinarily talented. She's got a mind of her own, and she knows what she wants out of life. And she's talented and is appreciated for her talent. She's a great songwriter.
No, you know what I will say? I think as an artist who has gone through one path, she is very good at reinventing herself. And that is a good thing because a lot of artists can take away from the tokenism that they receive.
Yeah.
However, she has a lot of tokenism in her favor with the way she looks. And
I mean like white privilege?
And not just white privilege, but the feminism from her perspective as a white woman. Like, there's a lot of opinions I have about Taylor Swift as an artist, but I think the only thing I disagree with you in terms of like her not being fully sexualized is she's not as sexualized as Black artists that do a similar thing that don't mean to be sexualized. But that's what I mean is that sometimes they don't intend to. Like, look at Sabrina Carpenter, for example.
Yeah, no, I think she's another one who's not overly.
But she actually is more overtly sexual. Than
Taylor Swift. Okay, getting back to my main point. I thought that the pictures of her getting engaged in that garden were really sweet, mostly because I loved the garden. And it got me thinking that wouldn't it be fun to do a whole episode on the secret garden, floral prints that make you think of beautiful gardens.
I loved The Secret Garden as a child, so
that's what you're gonna relate to.
Oh, totally, yeah. I love the idea of like a secret, fantastical place, especially as a child that, grew up in a very strange household.
It is a bit of a fairy tale idea.
It's fantastical, yeah.
It's a fantastical idea, and to get engaged. Apparently, while she was doing that podcast, he had a whole team of people turning that backyard space into the secret garden. But I just thought even archetype, in terms of archetypes, there's something very magical about a place where things grow and are beautiful. Anyways,
next you got it. Florals, guys. I guess the lesson is to get engaged to a famous football player.
That's the dream. You are still too young and jaded. I think it's hard to be a strong woman in the public eye.
Well, yeah, of course. But money helps with that.
She made her money.
Yeah, but she made her money, but what I'm saying is that like she has so much financial support having a relationship. Like it makes a lot of sense that this relationship works so well with Travis Kelce. He has a good image for that, for the kind of character that she needs to bring.
She is curating her image. I'm not.
Guys,
she has very strong opinions. I should have known.
No, this is what's funny is that I find that everyone in the Mohans loves Taylor Swift.
And used to really love Beyonce.
But the thing is, I am indifferent to both artists.
So, I just feel very happy that she is the role model that a lot of women, young women, have chosen. Because I think people could do a lot worse.
Well, yeah, I don't agree or disagree with that. But
So, what are the comments?
yes, true. This is the thing. I don't
I can't
disagree
read
with
it.
anything you're saying. So Claire said Taylor takes care of her business. We all do need a good fairy tale. She's also very philanthropic. I agree.
Yes.
And I said, I love how he cheers for her, not intimidated by her success. And that was a problem that she had with former partners, right? So that's all very good. But Sabina, I think, is an ally with me. She says, I'm not a big fan of Taylor Swift. 2 strikes again. Sorry. I do think I have personal opinions about Taylor Swift as an artist from a perspective of being in the music industry a little bit, but that's my own personal opinion.
I equate her with the James Taylors and the Jim Crochets and the Simon and Garfunkels, like a musical storyteller.
She's a storyteller, but sometimes she tells the same stories.
That I will give you.
Yes.
So florals next week, everybody. The Magic Garden. We can pretend it's not for Taylor Swift.
Yes, and I
It
do
kinda
admit with you
is.
guys, she is a very good businesswoman. That's the
Smart businesswoman.
I have to hand it to her. If I could get a job on her marketing team, oh my god, the kind of secrets I would learn,
Yeah.
the tips, the tricks.
So that's what we're doing next week, guys. It will be a mix of Wabi Sabi and regular price, but it will be floral extravaganzas in honor of our waning gardens as we move into fall. Take care, everybody. Oh, there's a comment there that I just saw pop up.
Super smart businesswoman, good for them. Yeah, it's great for them.
Yeah, I think
No, I'm not saying that there's anything bad about 2 people with lots of money and happiness getting married.
oh, that they're happy.
I mean, clearly, if he's going to spend all that time making a garden for her.
And you're falling into the Instagram joy of it all.
Aren't you falling into the Instagram joy of it all? You wanted to make the whole live theme
The garden. The garden.
inspired by
the pictures of the engagement.
okay. So who was more into the Instagram?
If I know it's not real,
I also know it's not real.
I don't think they're necessarily happy.
But I think it is more of a personal, like I think I take it more, not necessarily more seriously, but I have a different vision of what I see as like an artist I look up to, I guess I could say.
All right,
Yeah.
so our next one is all about my opinion of music versus Shafali's.
The endless debate.
The endless debate.
All right, good night, guys.
Join us and bring all of your musical ideas and tell us what music you love listening to. Lorena, we will be counting on you.
I know. Well, she said she was a belly dancer too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I see her dancing post. I'm just talking now. I see her dancing post. I'm like, why aren't I dancing? I should be dancing too. Anyways, bring your musical ideas. We're going to talk about music. Apparently, Shafali has strong opinions. Pretty easy going. I like a good.
Oh, sure.
Like a good story. Like a good story. Okay, buddy. Have a great night.
Bye.